An anniversary is a time to remember the past, where you have been, what has happened, the joys, the victories, and those experiences which were difficult and tough, yet to realize that God has been faithful and good to his people. As we celebrate BBC's 40th anniversary, we have to affirm that God has been faithful to his church. My coming to BBC was at a time when I was working on my thesis, and I was invited to be the interim pastor as the church sought a senior pastor. During my interim ministry, there were several challenging issues that needed to be resolved. After a number of months, I received the invitation to become the senior pastor. This was a very challenging time for me to seek and to know God's leading. With the assurance of God's direction, I became part of the pastoral staff with Colleen Mills, Kent Nielsen, and Tim Walker. One of my great privileges during this time was to serve with my son Tim for a number of years. The early years of our ministry were very challenging and stressful. However, we saw tremendous victories being won. During my many years of pastoral ministry, I never experienced such a support base of prayer as we experienced here. We had people who were fully committed to pray literally for hours for the pastoral staff day and night. Upon reflection of these 40 years of BBC, there has been and continues to be a strong base of the teaching of the Word. BBC has been blessed with pastors who were and are expositors of the Scriptures, so crucial in these times. As we celebrate 40 years, we have many pleasant memories, but this is not an occasion to ease up. There is no place in the Word of God where we are given permission to let up on our ministries. Remember, retirement is not part of God's vocabulary. As Christians and part of his church, there is a lifetime commitment of service and ministry. As Paul reminded the Thessalonian church, faithful is he who has called you, who also will do it. Happy anniversary, BBC.